Can't even tell if it's recording. Somebody's texting me. Okay. Welcome back, you guys. Well, welcome me back. I haven't been on for quite some time. This is really hard. A lot harder than it seems. You have to be good with the lighting. You have to be good with the angling. You have to figure out where to position it at. I live near fucking a bunch of animals, and I'm constantly hearing a rooster or fucking frogs or something. Plus, this is extremely hard for me to do because I'm not much of a socializer. I don't talk much. Honestly, it's to the point where I don't talk as much as I used to that I, as you see, can't even form complete sentences because I don't usually need to talk. This is an impromptu video. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to talk about right now. But I feel as though I needed to, you know, get back into this and talk and I guess let you guys know what's going on. I'm just in a different chapter in my life. There goes the roosters. Oh Lord, it's so annoying. I'm in a different chapter in my life. A lot of meditating, a lot of isolating, a lot of figuring out what's next for me and what I'm gonna do next. How to revamp myself, I guess. But yeah. This channel, I feel like I need to step out of my comfort zone and dedicate a little more of my time and effort into this because I'm starting to realize that it's needed even more. As the time goes by, these seconds pass on, this is very much needed. These videos aren't to get clout, aren't to become famous or to see how many likes I can get or how many followers or none of that shit. This is legit just to open people's eyes and hopefully open someone's eyes enough to maybe be the next person to actually speak out and do something. I believe in the future. I believe in the next generation, and I believe that if I really want to believe in them, I need to wholeheartedly start investing in it. And this is my part of investing in it, which is to let everyone know that no matter how different you are, no matter how much bullshit that you go through, how much bullying that you go through, you do matter. You are somebody even more amazing that you could possibly ever imagine because you're just a different person. You're different. You're not a sheep, one of the clones that just day to day doing the same old 9 to 5, doing drugs, drinking, partying, and doing the same old bullshit like everyone else. In these videos, I'm not gonna really label a lot of the things that I speak about on my Facebook and on my Instagram. I do kind of label, but I don't feel as though I need to label on this because I really honestly and truly, I do want you guys to like be like, oh, she knows what she's talking about, but I really and genuinely want for people when they hear what I say to question it, do your own research, look it up. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to argue with anyone. I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to do any of that. I'm here just to make sure that people open their eyes and pay attention to what's really going on. You know, deep in my soul, in my heart, just this constant quote of just, I'm so upset with the fact that there is so many people that walk on this earth and say if slavery happened when I was around, it wouldn't happen. And it's so funny because slavery is still going on. Like, there's still slavery going on even right after it happened. After slavery, then came jail. Jail was just to keep black people more oppressed, make sure all the minorities are oppressed. I mean, there's so many things in research, and just look it up. I feel like so many people have become so distracted with their phones and constantly worried about just money, because that's what society tells you, that's the only thing that really matters, and finding some cooch. That's about, well, dick for some of y'all. And honestly, when we came into this world, I'm quite sure that wasn't the #1 priority, and that wasn't the #1 goal. Everything is not about money. A lot of things that we have constantly trying to contribute into this generation and into this world, with all this technology and all this extra bullshit, all we're doing is hindering ourselves from actually making an actual meaningful connection with other people. Ever since the cell phones came around, I don't remember how a lot of these people, the people that I've known for years, their voices sound, because everyone texts. What have we become to the point where we don't even have morals or goals on an actual life besides having a nice house, getting married, some people, and having money? That's it. I understand that in society we were taught that, you know, money is everything, but in all actuality, we used to have the best times back in the day without all that money, all the fucking bullshit technology that we have nowadays, all this extra nonsense that we have that is just constantly in our minds, instead of us actually using our brains to communicate, to think of, you know, bigger ideas, brighter ideas, to actually sit there and have a conversation with our family members, instead of, well, I don't have to do it. I'm just gonna stay on my phone, be on Instagram, be on, you know, no one is actually here in the now. Everyone's out somewhere else, and it's so funny to me, because at the end of the day, what are we rushing? What don't we have time for? Because if we're really stating that all we have time for is working and money, boy, you in for a rude awakening, because at the end of the day, who the fuck you really gonna have? You get the money, and just like they say, more money, more problems. At the end of the day, you're still gonna have to have that capability of, is this person here for me? Am I worthy of this person? Is this person worthy of me? Or is this person really here just for the money? There are so many basic necessities that we needed to be given these tools in school, and instead we are getting the history of how these white people oppressed us. Christopher Columbus fucking us all over. Just constant, the man fucking us all over, instead of actually hearing about our history. Egypt, Africa, the kings and the queens, the great inventors, the women inventors, the colored inventors. We don't hear none of that. We don't hear none of how to farm, how to use your own fucking hands to do things. We used to have schools that were trades. We didn't need college. This is all a fucking mastermind to make us be dumber than we really need to be, and not really focus on what's important, like our family, our connections, our friendships, humanity. What are we going to provide for this world? Us not constantly killing each other. Us not killing these poor animals that don't even have a place to live nowadays, because we're constantly either killing them or taking away their fucking habitat. There's so many things in this world that is just so fucked up, and it's just sad that people are so selfish and so scared to think that they're worthy enough of something better than, I have money, I have some dick, some pussy, I'm good. I'm just gonna keep working this 9 to 5. make this money, and I'm good. But at the end of the day, once you waste those 40 years in those companies, giving these people all this money and all this hard work, sweat, and tears, because honestly, we get paid for our time. Nothing else. We get paid for our time because time is valuable. But people seem to forget that. If you were to live every single day as if this was your last motherfucking day, as if you didn't know that it was your last fucking day, you'd be surprised at how much your worries would change. Because at the end of the day, you waste those 40 years, waste that time making the money, waste that time doing all this and all that, but you never you're never there for the big milestones for your children. You're not there for what's happening in your own community. There's so many people so cowardice and so afraid to say, you know what, we as a people deserve better than what we are getting. But like I said, I'm gonna try my darndest to get completely out of my comfort zone, try to talk a little more, really see this as a job, and give it my best, because I really and truly just want everyone to open their eyes and not waste their life and wake up one day saying, what the fuck did I do with it? That's it. Let's make a better world. I'm out.